Hello, today I am reviewing my Peloton. I've had it for a good amount of time that I think I can tell you whether or not I like it. So there are currently two Peloton models. I got the original one because I strictly want to just ride on it, but I still have the classes and the option to sync it onto my TV, and that's really cool. So this one was $22, I believe, and it's on sale for like $18.49, I think, right now. Let me check. Let me double check, so I'm not steering you in the right direction. It was $2,245. It is now $1,895, or you can pay $49 a month. The new one is $2,495 or $64 a month. The new one has like more speakers and you can swivel the screen. I honestly didn't care to have that because I have my mirrors. So I just wanted to use it as a bike. They do now have a treadmill, but I've actually been able to use those workouts on my own treadmill. So these are the actual Peloton brand cycling shoes. And as you can see, they have the SPD SL cleat mount, which is the 3-bolt system. But I have a pair of Shimano that I can actually use. You just basically have to make sure that you have the right cleat, and that's all that matters because you need them obviously to clip into your bike. You do have to have a subscription to partake in these classes, and it is a monthly subscription, and it is $12.99, and you get your first month free. And you have fun little challenges that you can do. So there's like an annual challenge, which I haven't done because I just started. There's like the holiday activity. There's the December, and I'm almost gonna get my silver, my gift too. I haven't really ridden anything too intensely yet because I'm beginning. I haven't done any of the Pilates, but I'm gonna put on a class so you kind of see how it works. And it's fun. Like I said, you can choose what kind of music. You can even put in an artist. You can put in genres. Like, it's really cool. So this is one of the Peloton main screens. Once you hit home, and there's different profiles. You can have more than one person on here. So this is my profile. And I got the bike on November 23rd. And as you can see, it says that I have a 6-week streak. Today is Tuesday. I didn't get on it yesterday, but I'm on it today. My goal is 4 times a week, and I usually end up doing 3. So I always give myself an extra day to make sure I get the actual goal that I want. So there's different programs, and right now I was doing Mastering the Basics, and that's done. And then the one I want to get into is Discover Your Power Zones. But then you can do more, like there's the Just Ride, or you can do the scenic ones, which I love if I don't really feel like something is intense. And there's some great parks in different countries, and it's really cool. And then as far as the classes, there's country, holiday, pop, and 90s. You can do it by music. You can do it by instructor. It's really cool. And then there's, you can do floor work on, you can sync it to your TV. There's yoga, there's stretching, so there's all sorts of stuff. So right now I'm just doing a very easy scenic route. And right now I'm in Les Alpes. So you can do these scenic rides instead of doing classes sometimes. And then they have the all-time leaderboards, and then they have like here now. And this is how you change the resistance on the bike right here. So see, you turn it to the right, gives you more resistance. And then if you want to get out of your seat, you really should have it at least on 40 so that you can, otherwise you're just not going to be able to keep it. You have to have a heavier load when you're out of your seat. Sometimes when you put too much resistance and it feels hard, it's nice to get out of the seat, and then you can take it back in the saddle and it's easier. So you can connect your heart rate monitor Bluetooth. I don't have that right now because I'm just showing y'all.
Thank you so much for showing me my 30-minute best of the decade ride. Give me some round of applause for being here today.
So there's an intro.
So my first time is at home in studio on Peloton Digital.
I skip it because I don't need that.
I hope you do too. And roll those shoulders back. Take your time, all right? Woo! Open up nice and tall, right side, left side. Without a follow, without a... You really lighten up. I'm just having fun right now. Don't mind me, baby. It counts to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kidding by the time, man. Breathe.
So what I love about this is that, like the mirror, it holds you accountable. There's a calendar, you know, get a little check when you do your workouts, what days, and they have these little achievement badges that are really fun to get. And it's a great workout. Like and when I do these, I'm out of breath, I'm sweaty. I love it. I feel accomplished, I feel energized, it's amazing. And then they have these awesome post-class stretches, and I love them. So I have clipped out of my bike, and I like taking my shoes off to get the stretches, but some people keep them on. I personally try to hurry up and take it off before they start the post-class stretch because I feel like it's so much easier if I'm not riding them. But they always do, you know, the one where you're in the bike and you go forward like this and then go up, and those are, and that's what she's doing right now. But I like the off-bike stretches the most, so I'm waiting for her to get off her bike. Okay, so now we're doing, you know, you do your typical quad stretches where you can hang on the bike or not, whatever you need to do. And this one's always good after a bike ride. Just feels amazing. Yeah. Whew. And my quads have been so sore. My hips have been sore just from riding. And I only do it 3 times a week. Oh, this is one of my favorite and most painful stretches. I love it. It's amazing. And you do about 30 seconds on each side. So this is really good too. Because, you know, when you're on the bike, you're like, and yes, you're supposed to like drop your shoulders, but there are moments when it gets hard that you tense up and you don't think about that until you start stretching and you're like, whoa. But yeah, I've noticed my shoulders a lot more sore since I've had the bike from, you know, holding that position like this. And you definitely get an ab workout because you have to tighten your core the whole time. I love my Peloton. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done, so there's a lot more classes, right? If you hit the classes or programs, like there are, you can do boot camp. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do boot camp, but you can do boot camp if you want. And they have full body pop. Maybe I should try these one day. They have floor. So the floor is gonna be like stretching, meditation I've done, and they have yoga, and I've done those. And then they even have like glute workouts. So this screen does not swivel, but the new one actually swivels. But you can also, I can put it on my TV. So for me, there's no need to do that. I just put it on my TV and then, you know, do it on the floor. I will say, you know, I've had people ask me, I've had friends ask me, do you like the Peloton better? Do you like the Mirror better? I honestly feel like you can't compare them, but I would say if I had to pick one, I would probably pick the Peloton, and I'll tell you why. Because the Peloton actually has yoga, meditation, and these boot camps, and they actually just added bar. So if you're looking to add cardio to your routine, like if cardio is big, I would do the Peloton, because with the Mirror, you're only getting the classes. I mean, they have like HIIT workouts and they have like some cardio workouts, but you're not gonna get the same kind of cardio as you would on a bike. So, I mean, I like variety. I use both. I like some of the meditation. I like both. Honestly, I go back and forth. I like the core classes on the Peloton. I love the foam rollers and the stretching on the mirror though, and I love my bar classes on the mirror. But I do like riding the Peloton. I will say the Peloton has much better music. That's a given. The Peloton just has all these, I mean, they have collaborated with so many artists. Like I know they did a whole thing with Beyonce. So if you're into Beyonce, they have that. You know, they're allowed to play. I don't know, I guess they're allowed to play more music. They paid to play more music than the Mirror has. And there's just so many, like the other day I did like an 80s pop ride and that was so much fun. And I did another 80s metal ride. I mean, it's just fun. Like you can literally pick genres of music, you can put in an artist and you can find a ride. I mean, for Christmas they have like holiday rides. Like it's just cool like that. So, I love my Peloton. I have a love-hate with Thor right here. Yes, I named my Peloton Thor. And I'm gonna give you the backstory. Nobody warned me that you had to name your bike. So I was caught very off guard when they brought my Peloton and they're like, you have to name it. I'm like, what do you mean I have to name it? They're like, you have to give it a name when you call customer service. And I was like, you mean I have to come up with a name like now? And she's like, yeah, you have to name it now. And I'm like, well, I was like, I guess it should be a boy name. And she's like, you do write it. And I was like, okay. And the first thing that popped into my mind was Thor. And I don't even like, I mean, honestly, I should have named it like Tony Stark or Iron Man because, you know, that's my favorite Avenger. But Thor it is. And it's okay. I don't hate Thor, but for the record, Tony Stark is my Avenger. But Thor is my Peloton. And you know what? I bet there's a lot of Thors. There's probably a lot of Pelotons named Thor. I'm not original. But I wish I had the time to come up with a cooler name for him. But maybe I can call customer service and change his name. I don't know. But yes, so if you call customer service, apparently you're like, hey, I'm having a problem with Thor. So it's hilarious. So, but yeah, I love Thor. I love my Peloton. I highly recommend one if you are looking to incorporate more cardio into your life, and you don't need that much room because you're pretty much on the bike and the stretching. Like this room is a mess right now because we're filming and there's lights everywhere, but you really don't need that much. And oh, you must be wondering why I have weights in here. Some of the workouts, you're sitting on your chair and you incorporate weights at the same time. It's really cool. And then obviously you can use them for some of the yoga or Pilates classes, I assume. But yeah, I am very satisfied with Thor. Like I said, I would recommend a Peloton. They do have monthly installments, and I think like everything, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. But I love it. It has been game-changing for me. I was just getting sick of my treadmill, and I'm not a runner. I mean, I can't run with these. It's not happening. So the bike is great for me, and I feel like it has made my stamina go up. So hey, can't complain, right? But yeah, let me know if you have a Peloton. Let me know if you're thinking of getting one. Comment down below. And I hope you enjoyed my Peloton review. And Thor and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.